Your NEET exam lasted 3 hours. The decision you make after the result may decide the next 30 years. And here is the problem. Most students will make this decision in a week based on panic, based on what a relative said, based on what an agent promised. This is not a decision that should be made in panic. Because this is not just about which college you join. This is about which version of your life you enter. Today, I break down every real option that exists after NEET with data behind each one. Not motivation, not options. A map. Hi, I am Sri Rohit. Welcome to Neo Mentora. The answer key is out. You have estimated your score, and right now, you or your family are asking one question. What do we do now? In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 8 options that exist, and more importantly, when each one actually makes sense. Save this video, share it with your family. Let's begin. Before I go to the options, let me give you a frame. Most students think their NEET score decides their future. It doesn't. Your score decides your range of options. What you do within that range that decides your future. A student who scores 450 and makes a well-researched decision can end up in better position than a student who scores only 550 and panics into the wrong one. Your score opens doors. Your decision determines which one you walk through. Now let's look at the doors. Option number 1. Government MBBS. This is the gold standard, and the numbers explain why. Total fee for entire 5.5 years in most government colleges are roughly 1 lakh to 6 lakh. World-class clinical exposure, hospital access from year 1, a degree that opens every door after. But here is the reality. Out of over 22 lakh NEET aspirants, roughly 63,000 government MBBS seats exist. That is about 1 in 35. For All India quota, based on recent trends, the general category cutoff for government seats typically grows around 520 to 530 marks. For top colleges like AIIMS and JIPMER, you need at least 680 and above. And state quotas vary. In some states, government seats close around 480. In competitive states, for example, like Delhi or Maharashtra, it can be 550 and above. When does this option make sense? If your score is above 520. Government MBBS should be your first priority. No question. For students between 350 and 520, the private route opens. Government quota seats in private colleges typically close between 380 and 470 marks. Management and NRI quota seats can go even lower, sometimes between 200 and 350 marks. But here is what you must budget for. Fees in private colleges range from 8 lakh rupees to 25 lakh rupees per year. Over 5.5 years. The total cost can cross 60 lakh to 1 crore or even more. Add hostel, living and loan interest, and the all-in cost can approach 1.5 crore at some deemed universities. When does this make sense? If your family can afford it without crippling debt and you are committed to a career in medicine, but if the loan EMI will exceed what a junior doctor earns, you need to think twice before signing. Every mark in NEET is a financial decision. The gap between a government seat and a private one can be 40 to 80 lakh rupees. Option number 3. This is the option most students consider without fully understanding it. The logic sounds simple. 1 more year, a better score, a government seat. And for some students, it works. But here is what the data says. Not every dropper improves. Some students improve significantly, other plateau. Some actually scores even lower. The students who benefit the most from a drop year are the ones who scored close to the cutoff within 30 to 50 marks and have a clear diagnosis of what went wrong. If you scored 200 and believe 1 more year will get you 600, that expectation may not match reality for most of the students. And there is a hidden cost. 1 drop year means 1 year of delayed income at the end of a journey that already takes 10 to 14 years. 2 drop year means 2. When does this make sense? If you miss the government cutoff by a narrow margin, if you have a clear plan, not just hope, and if this is your first or second attempt, not your third or fourth, this is the best option. Now, option number 4. This is the option that more and more students are turning to every year. And the reason is very simple. MBBS abroad in countries like Uzbekistan, Russia, Kazakhstan and Georgia typically cost between 15 lakh rupees to 45 lakh rupees for the entire course, compared to 60 lakhs to 1 crore at a private college in India. And the latest FMGE data from NBEMS 2025 report shows something interesting. While the overall FMGE average is around 23 to 24%, certain universities are consistently producing pass rates of 40, 47 and even 50%, particularly from newer destinations that have built structured academic support systems, English medium clinicals, Indian faculty, FMGE coaching from year 1. But, and I say this in every video, MBBS Abroad only works if done correctly. You must qualify the NEET, the university must follow all NMC FMGL regulations, and you must verify the university specific FMGE pass rate from the official NBEMS report, not from agent's report. If you choose the wrong university, that degree can end up being just a piece of paper. So, when does this make sense? If you scored between 300 and 500, if the private route in India is financially out of reach, and if you are willing to do the research, verify the university, plan for FMGE from day one, and choose the right education partner, this is the best choice. I have already made a detailed videos on how to evaluate this option. Check those before deciding. MBBS Abroad is not a shortcut. It is a serious decision that rewards research, not shortcuts. Option number 5, BDS is the most overlooked option in NEET conversation. Government BDS seats typically close around 490 to 500 marks for the general category. Top dental colleges like Maulana Azad Institute of Dental Sciences may require 550 to 600. Private BDS as low as 300 to 380 marks. The course is 5 years including internship, and the career options after BDS are wider than most people think. Private practice, orthodontics, oral surgery, cosmetic dentistry. When does this make sense? If you scored between 400 to 520. If you want to stay in clinical healthcare without the financial pressure of private MBBS, and if you are open to building a career in an increasingly growing field, this is a right option. Option number 6, Bachelor of Ayurvedic Medicine and Surgery. This is gaining a serious traction. Government BAMS seats for general category typically require around 450 to 500 marks. Top BAMS colleges like BHU, National Institute of Ayurveda may require 550 and even above. Private BAMS colleges can accept NEET scores between 200 and 400. BAMS graduates can practice as registered medical practitioners. BAMS graduates are licensed medical practitioners within the scope permitted under the laws of their respective state and council. The integration of Ayurveda with modern healthcare is creating new career paths that didn't exist a decade ago. So, when does this make sense? If you score between 300 and 500, if you want a medical degree with clinical practice rights, and if you are open to a field that is expanding, even if it doesn't carry the MBBS label, this is for you. And option number 7, Veterinary Sciences. This one will surprise you. BVSc is one of the most competitive courses admitted through NEET. Top veterinary colleges have required scores of 620 to 635 and above in recent years. The field is growing rapidly. Animal healthcare, dairy sciences, wildlife conservation, food safety and research. When does this make sense? If you scored 550 and above, if you are genuinely interested in animal sciences, not just looking for alternative MBBS, BVSc is a passion-driven choice, not a backup plan. Option number 8, BSc Nursing and Allied Health Sciences. This is the option most channels don't even mention. BSc Nursing, BSc in Medical Lab Technology, BSc in Radiology, BSc in Physiotherapy. These are 3 to 4 year courses that lead directly to employment in hospitals and healthcare institutions. The demand for allied healthcare professionals is growing faster than the demand for doctors in many parts of India. And for students who scored below 350 in NEET, these are not consolidation options. They are genuine career paths with strong job markets. When does this make sense? If you score below 350, if you want to work in healthcare without spending 10 years in training, and if you are looking for faster financial independence while staying in medical field, this is for you. Now, I have given you 8 doors, but choosing the right one is not about your NEET score alone. Before you decide, ask yourself 3 questions. 1. What can your family realistically afford without taking a debt that will decade to repay? Number 2. Are you choosing this option because you want to or because someone told you to? Number 3. Are you willing to spend the next 5 to 14 years on this path? Because every option I just described requires years of commitment. The wrong option chosen quickly costs more than the right option chosen slowly. Don't let a 1-week deadline pressure you into 10-year mistake. So let me close with this. Your NEET score is not your identity. It is a number on a single exam on a single day. What defines you is the decision you make within that number. A well-researched choice at 400 marks beats a panicked choice at 600. Take your time, talk to your family, do the math, and read the data. If any of the topics I discussed today need a deeper understanding, I have detailed videos on many of the topics on this channel, and I will keep making more. If this video gave you clarity you are looking for, share it with the family that is sitting around a table right now trying to make this decision. And if you want more honest data-backed guidance, subscribing means we can reach the next family too. This is the biggest career decision you will make after NEET. Make it with your eyes open. Jai Hind.